RV YouTubers make the full-time RV YouTube lifestyle look amazing. You get to travel to many different places on a regular basis. You leave all of your cares behind, and it's just a journey to adventure. Today, we're talking about enjoying the RV lifestyle as part-time RVers. We're going to introduce you into that sweet spot between adventure and stability.
And for this, no drastic life changes are required. Sherry and I have been RVing since April of 2021, and we are enjoying the part-time RV lifestyle. So if you're curious about a more flexible, balanced approach to RVing, keep watching, because we've got some eye-opening insights for you. We're from Maryland, so we've been all over the Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia area. But we've also been as far as Yellowstone National Park. And let me tell you, there's some incredible country out there.
We have been RVing since when we got our 2021 Fleetwood Bounder, and we haven't turned back since. We were brand new RVers when we started, and we had a lot to learn.
Yes.
But now, we have racked up over 25,000 miles on our Fleetwood Bounder since April of 2021, and we love the part-time RV lifestyle.
Most of the time.
One of the things that you get when you're part-time RVing is that you still have your home base. And what does that mean? That keeps you close to your family and to your friends, but still gives you the opportunity to go out and adventure. So the holidays are coming up, for example,
right.
And we don't have to worry about, traveling back from wherever we are across the country. We know that we are very, very close to my parents, to my son, to my brother, and we're going to be here for the holidays to share that time with them.
And it adds another bit of stability as well. You're also close to things you're familiar with, especially your doctors and all the other facilities that you may need.
So we hear a lot of full-time RVers talking about how they have to make appointments and travel
right.
back to certain doctors, and health insurance can be quite difficult to navigate when your doctor's in one state and you're traveling in another state. A lot of insurance plans require you to have an established primary care doctor, and then that primary care doctor now, even with telehealth appointments, we found, will require you to be in the state that the doctor is in order to receive those services. Now, that may vary from state to state, and of course you have to check with your practitioners and your insurance company. But being part-time, we can work around very easily all those things without having to worry about making reservations at campgrounds. Which brings me to another point. We still enjoy the thrill of RVing. Now,
right.
Please don't get me wrong. I know that there are full-timers out there who are loving this lifestyle, and they are having a blast. But I gotta tell you, I'm a very impromptu person, and I don't like to plan.
Right.
Like for our latest Yellowstone trip, we had a friend of ours that did a lot of the planning for us, but I had to do the part of the planning for the different campgrounds along the way, and I just found that really stressful. I like to say, hey, John, the weather's going to be nice this weekend. Let's go camping.
Right.
Or, hey, John, there's this meetup that's happening in March. Let's go, right? I don't want to have to plan so far in advance that I have to know where we're going to be staying every week, every month, every quarter, in order to be able to enjoy this lifestyle. I want to keep it fresh. I want to keep it spontaneous. And that's one of the things that we can do as part-time RVers.
I mean, and obviously, having a home base makes it much easier to get deliveries of all sorts.
Absolutely. It varies from campground to campground.
Right.
But there are some campgrounds that will not allow you to receive packages. We've heard stories of Amazon coming to deliver, being turned away, and then that camper was charged for having a delivery, even though they didn't receive the delivery because they violated the campground rules.
Right.
When we have a home base, we don't ever have to worry about any package deliveries. We just know they'll be there. And we can also time them so that they come when we're at home.
Right.
And then here's the other thing. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing wrong with full-timing. I mean, John and I ourselves would like to spend maybe about a year on the road.
Yeah. Still
having that home base, maybe going out for like 4 months, coming back. But life follows you wherever you go. Remember that. Life will follow you wherever you go. A lot of people hit the road for that full-time lifestyle because they're running from something, or they could be running to something. But you have to remember that eventually everything catches up to you. A lot of times people will hit the road thinking that life is going to be different and it's going to solve all of their problems, but it's not. Those problems will eventually catch up to you. And yes, it's a great way to live and it's lots of fun, but you have to keep in mind that life is life. Life will persist. Your problems will continue and you still have to deal with them. Now, you might be having a little bit more fun in the meantime while doing it, but they still will. So just don't forget that point. One thing to consider if you're looking for that full-time RV lifestyle is that most of these RVs are not built for full-time living. In fact, if you live full-time in your RV, you may be violating your warranty.
That's right. If you live full-time in your RV, it may violate your warranty. And that will cause problems if you ever need repairs along the way.
And when your RV is on the road for long periods of time, there are lots of repairs that you're going to need.
Yes.
Case in point, we recently took a trip to Yellowstone, as John mentioned in the beginning of this video. And by the time we got back from that 4,000-mile trip, we had so many repairs that we had to do. These things on the road will rattle and shake. And look, in any home, you're going to have repairs that you have to do. But these things take a real beating on the roads out there. And there are you have to be prepared to make repairs if you're going to go full time. So just understand that these are not built for that purpose.
Right. Not built to be a regular domicile.
And John, let's not forget about insurance policies. RV insurance is nothing like auto or home insurance. So you have to be very careful with choosing your policies because not every policy will cover everything that you have in an RV. Right. If you are using your RV for recreational purposes, you're not going to have all of your belongings in that RV.
No.
You're just taking along the things that you need for your vacation.
Well, maybe a little more than you need.
A little bit more. But you're not going to have everything that you own inside that RV.
No.
Whereas when you're full-timing, you're going to have just about everything that you own in that RV. And if that RV gets broken into or stolen, then everything you have is gone and you have to make sure that your policy covers it. Plus, the other thing is, if you need repairs on your RVs that you can't perform yourself, but you have to actually take to a shop, you then are out of a home. You have no place to live. You have got to find a hotel or a relative or a friend or some place to stay. Whereas if you're a part-time RVer, for us, we're about to take our RV back to Indiana for more repairs. It's okay. It's the winter season. We'll drop it off and we'll go back home. And when it's done, we'll just come pick it up. So if they have it for 2, 3, 4 weeks to replace the windshield and do some other work on it with the electrical system, it's no big deal to us because while we enjoy being in our camper most weekends, we're okay finding other things to do and staying home and enjoying a lot of the same things while we're at home.
Or getting work done.
Or enjoying new activities like taking a cruise. You're just doing something else. But you get the point. The point is that that's just something that you really have to be concerned about. And part of the point of this video is that we don't want anyone to feel like they're being left out because they cannot RV full time. We want you to know that you can have the same experiences part-time RVing as full-time RVing. Because let's face it, not all of us can just quit our jobs and hit the road. And not all of us have the kind of jobs that translate into the type of work where we can work on the road. Some of us actually have to go into the office day to day. And I know that there are a lot of people who feel left out, who feel like they're missing out on something. It's that old FOMO. Because they can't RV full time. And we just want to let you know that there are lots of adventures to be had. There's lots of places to see. There are lots of things to do. And there are lots of family memories to make while part-time RVing. And those memories and those fun times are just as good as the ones of those who are out there doing it full time. We wanted to debunk the myth that in order to enjoy the RV lifestyle, in order to go out and enjoy using your RV and make those memories, you had to do it full time. No, you can do it part-time, and you can have fun, and you can have a good time, and you can meet lots of new people on the road, and you can build those relationships just as easily as going out there full-time. We all have to remember we have certain needs and certain relationships and certain lifestyles, and you don't have to give that up. You can still enjoy it.
I think we both have enjoyed part-time RVing a lot. I mean, we've been to a lot of places. We mentioned Yellowstone, but we've also been to the Badlands. We've seen Grand Teton. We've seen several places in between. I mean, heck, we've seen the Gateway Arch.
Heck, we've even been to Moab, John.
Yes.
And while part-time RVing has its issues too, like, for example, we never seem to have enough time to get where we're going, and we always have to rush, and we hate doing those short weekends sometimes because we just want to be able to stay a day longer, and we can't go as far out.
That's true.
Even despite all that, we are having a fantastic time enjoying our RV lifestyle. What are your thoughts? Hey folks, if you like our videos and you'd love to see more like it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more about campground reviews, RV tours, and camping vlogs. We do all kinds of videos like this, as well as give industry updates. And if you're part-time RVing, hey, don't worry, you're not missing out. You're just having fun in a different way. See you in the next one.
Bye.
And check out this video right on John's face.
Again.